am I talking to?
This is Joe Shoop. Actually, your name, everybody that comes in on Skype, for some reason, Skype puts them up and says their name is Joe.
Oh.
And you can't change it. You just can't change it. Good morning, Joe Norman.
Good morning.
Hey, guy, Terry, Joe, take over for me. I got to go. I'll be right back. I got to go. I'll be right back.
Okay, all right, great. Welcome to the Breakfast Club, everybody. This is Joe Norman in Las Vegas today. We're leaving in approximately 2 hours, heading for Dallas, the 7th of 8 cities on the USA-Canada tour. Yes, we are operating on fumes, but I'll tell you what, this has been an absolutely exciting time, and we have met some of the most fantastic and excited people. We're leaving a wake of energized, educated, enthusiastic, and very passionate people behind us that have a clear laser focus on what to do from this point forward to help people save themselves from the financial disaster that's right around the corner, number one. And number two, we all now have a complete laser focus on what we need to do to make money with this program. We have a training company now that has signed a contract with the company. We're going to talk a little bit about that on today's Breakfast Club, that has just an impeccable track record of taking companies and exploding their sales and exploding their growth, and most importantly, all the members that engage, exploding their checks and their income. So, Boomer, are you going to get on the call?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Big Boomer's in my room, in my hotel room here. He's going to also get. I'm actually calling in on Skype right now. So I want to welcome everybody to today's Breakfast Club. We're right at the top of the hour. Joe, I don't know if you're back with us, but if not, I guess we'll go ahead and get the call started. I am trying to remember what the muting controls are. Let me see here. Hang on, guys. I'm out of my man cave here, so I'm kind of out of my element, but here it is. All right, great. Let me mute the call here. 1 second. Okay, invalid option. I don't think I can unless I have the control panel, so it appears that we have a quiet call, so we're just going to go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes today. First thing I want to talk about is this production company. Guys, we have a professional production company that actually met with privately in Los Angeles with Harold, Jimmy, and Cheryl Ann, and basically gave them a presentation of what they're proposing to do for our company. And Harold, Jimmy, Cheryl, Ann were so blown away and impressed, they then basically contacted all of us that are on tour and said, no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, you need to get to such and such a room in 1 hour, and that's what we did. And we went in there, and they marched him in, and he basically ran through his story. And here's a guy that young man that grew up in the ghetto in San Francisco, or just out of San Francisco, dirt poor, and he and his brothers and sisters just, in the face of adversity, they didn't sell drugs. They didn't join a gang. They studied. They got through school. His older brother went on to become president of American Express, which he still is to this day. And Maximilian, the younger brother, ended up getting involved in network marketing when he was in high school, and at age 19 was a millionaire. So a few years later started a production company, and he started doing promotional videos and training systems for companies. The first major breakthrough and impact that he made was with a company you may have heard of called Mona V. His marketing system and training took Mona V from $150 million in sales to $1 billion in 2 years. The next company, USANA, took them from around $50 million to a 500% increase in their sales in a short period of time.
All circuits are busy now. Will you please try your...
Welcome to freeconferencecalling.com. Please enter your 6-digit code. Line muted.
To get involved and create a hedge and create...
Line muted.
KB was head and shoulders above and better than any other option, and I'm using his words, not mine. Nothing's even close. So with that in mind, he was able to contact Cheryl Ann and said that what he wants to do is he wants to sell his positions with his other companies. He wants to discontinue his relationship with Mona V, USANA, and all those other companies, and go all in at both levels, as an affiliate and as a production company with our venture with KB. So with that being the case, he has given us some private tutorials as the leader of the company, and he said, you know, you guys have done a great job, but here's what you can do better. If you want to explode your sales, you want to grow this thing, you've got to get your people making money. The first thing that he pointed out and said that we've got to get fixed is we're all structured in a way, people that have these straight up and down lines, we got to get that fixed, guys. The good news is that gives you a promotion in rank. The bad news is for a lot of people it cuts you off of commissions. That's why you're not making a lot of the top leaders that are Breakfast Club contributors. That's why you're not making the money that you should be, is you don't have a second and third leg with volume. The problem, guys, is we're not holding people accountable, and that's what we need to do. He flat out called us out. He says, how many people do you have in your organization? And what percentage of those people are on a monthly savings plan? You guys know as well as I do what your numbers are. We're letting people get by without engaging in buying our product. I mean, this is why are we involved with this company? Are we involved with this company to not take advantage of the fact that we have a license to print money by buying gold? I mean, that's about the easiest money you can make. Guys, where else are you going to get involved in a company and be able to make money by doing nothing but buying the product and keeping it and saving it? And if you yourself are not on a monthly savings plan and funding it every month, how in the world can you expect anybody in your organization to do what you're not willing to do yourself? That's problem number one. Problem number two is we are not following up with people and giving them the aid, support, and assistance that they deserve. And it all starts with the registration. Are you going to get on the call?
It'll have an echo in it.
Okay, it will. That's right. Okay. You know what? We need to change the way we're registering people. No more sending people to a website and enrolling themselves. Here's the story that I'm going to tell. It's like if you go into Bank One or Wells Fargo, or you name your local bank, it doesn't matter, to set up a savings account. That's what our program is, guys. It's a savings account. And if you're not setting the example of saving money, then you're not serious. Simple as that. You're not practicing what you're preaching. So that's fundamental flaw. Number two. Number three, when you do register someone, you need to treat them just the way you would be treated if you walked into Wells Fargo to open a savings account. They're not going to send you over in the corner to to log on to some computer and figure out how to put yourself in. I have to admit, I've done it. I'm guilty as charged, but guess what? I'm going to change it. What I'm going to do, and last night at the meeting, we have hard copy applications, Boomer.
12 enrollments.
12 enrollments on a hard copy application with a commitment to do the Fast Start 500. 12 times $120. That's what that's going. Every single person that does the Fast Start, that's going to spin off 126 or 127 U.S. dollars in cab bonus for each one of those registrations. So we know the best way to treat people is the way you'd want to be treated yourself. Would you want to be shuffled over in the corner and figure out a website how to put yourself in, or would you want someone to actually sit you down and do it for you the way they would do it in a bank? Can I have your name? Can I have your address? Can they're writing all that information down? Can I have your password or your username you would like? Now, Mr. Smith, how much would you like to put on deposit to open your account today? I mean, come on, guys. Do you think any bank is going to open an account with no money? Of course not. If you say, "Well, I'm broke. I'm not going to put any money in it, and I'll just sit and I'll refer some other people and make my money that way." You know what? That's not getting it done. You are what your record says you are. The reason why you're seeing 1%, 2% of the people engaged in funding their account and buying gold is because, well, inconsistency, but you're not setting the example yourself. You need to do what you're hoping your people will do. You need to set the example. Just as a good parent does for their kids, you need to set the, if you're serious about making money. If you're not serious, then that's a different thing. So I'm going to pass the headset and the mic over to Boomer. Hang on.
Hey guys, Boomer here, man. Listen, the format that's developed here is going to allow you to become what we call core. And anybody who's been in marketing in any large companies knows that when you can set yourself as a duplicatable cog, a core individual, in the pattern that you duplicate, money flows. It's not hard. People only need to know what they need to know to do in order to what they need to do. And you know what? This system here, I am highly impressed with. It is not a substitute for any of your marketing materials, etc. It is actually the training system that's going to allow you and others in all walks of, in all parts of the world to get the same message in every language, guys. You know, I'm working 7 time zones. So if anybody's on this line that's working over in Asia and Australia, in Europe, on top of working here, hey, I got some great news for you. This thing is going to rock the house. So we've been working our rear ends off here, developing the videos and mantra that we need to do so that you can have a simpler format to follow. I understand the comp plan. I've paid attention and have been focused on building this for 10 months with no money. But you know what? Many of you have. Now, if you've already got a straight up and down line, great. Now you need to make some adjustments into some width, because if you have an up and down line, you're ahead of the game because volume comes from depth. Now I'm going to sift through, find out who my key core people are in my lines, and I'm going to focus my attention there. I'm going to invite people to do it, and that means you got to get on the phone. You got to get on the phone with the people that you invited in and find out where they're at. We're not going to take any, plain and simple, I'm not going to drag anybody that doesn't want to participate. But if you just paid attention, the government can't even decide where to cut $1 out of our deficit. So what do you think is going to happen when that continues to spiral the way it was, just as we told you it would be in the past? I am highly motivated and positive about our solution to the worldwide universal crisis of fiat currency. And we have had the top people from all fields coming to our meetings in different ways And you know what? They're engaging, man. And the only way they're not engaging in your business, you're not giving them a call, or you're negative. Two ways that's going to happen. So you can decide to enhance what you already have, or you can whine. The reality is, I'm not here to, as I said, I'm not here to make anybody do anything. But if you're looking for us to help you, we're here for you. And the system that's going to come out, I have no doubt, it's been the missing link to connect all of us in different parts as our group grows and take care of what we need to take care of. Is everybody there?
I'm here. Can you hear me, Boomer?
Yes. Did you hear all that?
We heard it all.
Okay, great. And you know, it's 11:15. I'm highly engaged. I'm highly excited about everything that's happening. And Joe and I are going to be doing some, and a couple other leaders, Saturday morning trainings in the transition to our system. And the key part is just become a core, C-O-R-E, COG, C-O-G, for your business. If you do set the example, others will follow. And not everybody will, but enough will, so you work with your key leaders. And everything seems to pan out from that point on. Any case, you guys, there was my little Breakfast Club rant for this morning. Highly engaged. We had a great time and here, and I'm really looking forward to anybody that wants to step up and move this on. It's a little chaotic on the tour, but I tell you, this has been the missing link.
Dan and Joe, thanks for jumping on here. I know you guys have to go. I'm not even going to open this up for any questions this morning. We're just going to say, you know what, you're right. Let's go to work and let's go. So when Thursday morning, where will you guys be?
We'll be in Dallas.
Okay.
Now Thursday's Thanksgiving, correct?
It is.
Yeah. So we'll be on a plane. You can decide what you need to do. I'm not sure what time we're going to be traveling, and we'll probably be on a plane at that time, Joe. Right, hang on.
What day?
Thursday. 2 days.
Thanksgiving is in 2 days, and let's see. Yeah, so you'll be on a plane. All right. Well, I'll send out a notice for the Breakfast Club whether we're actually going to hold a Breakfast Club on Thursday morning or not. I don't know yet.
No problem.
Probably not. But we'll send that out. But anyway, look, have a great trip. See you in Dallas, and go Eagles.
You bet, man. Life is an exciting adventure, nothing at all. Take care, guys.
Thanks a lot, guys, for coming in. See you later, everybody.